Welcome to the lesson Leisure Time. What does leisure time mean? Leisure has often been defined as a quality of experience or as a free time. Free time is a time spent away from business, work, job hunting, domestic chores, and education, as well as necessary activities such as eating and sleeping. Leisure as experience usually emphasizes the missions of pursued freedom and choice. Leisure, the time when you are free and can relax. The question, what are your leisure time activities? You may answer, you visit your friends and spend time with them. You watch TV, movies, or listen to the music. You learn something like singing, playing musical instruments, cooking, dancing, sports, art, and etc. You do some freelancing job. This is the explanation of the leisure time. The psychologists defined 5 principles for good use of time. The first one, spend your time with your right people. Second, spend your time on the right activities. Third one, enjoy the experience without spending the time. Expand your time. And the last one, be aware that happiness changes over time. Warm up. Now the time to do tasks. The first task, which of the leisure activities do you enjoy? In the table you can see the 9 leisure activities. What activities do you enjoy? If you don't find your leisure activities, you may also plus here your own leisure activities. For example, in the table you can see such kind of activities as climbing, going for a run, playing the guitar, snowboarding, swimming, football, rollerblading, skiing, surfing the internet, skateboarding, going to the gym, and yoga. On the table you can see the names of the sports and games because some of the leisure activities is sport. Task number 2, listen to the result of a survey of leisure activities among people ages 16 to 30 and complete the missing information. You ask 1,000 people between the ages of 16 and 30 this question. Here are the results. You can see the results of the survey, for example, playing video games, going to the cinema, renting a video, reading a, going for a, going to a, listening to the, and playing a. For doing this task, you should go to the Moodle platform and listen the track the results of a survey. Then you may complete the missing information. Task number 3. How much do you know about sports and games? Because one of the leisure activities is sport and games. You should answer as many questions in the quiz as you can in 5 minutes. Then listen to track number 2 from the platform, Moodle platform, and check your answers. How many questions did you answer correctly? Again, for doing this task, for fulfilled this task, you should go to the Moodle platform and you should listen to track number 2. Here is the questions about sport and about the games. You should answer to these questions. For example, what does the letters NBA mean? NBA mean Nation Basketball Association, and in that way you should answer the following questions. Task number 4, discuss the following questions with your partner. Which sports and games are popular in your country? Make a list of 10. You should here make a list of 10 about the popular games in your country. Which sports do you play? Here you should answer what kind of sports do you play. Which sports do you watch on TV? For example, I like to watch sports games on TV. For example, I like the winter games and I like to watch the summer sports. For example, I like watch on TV the biathlon. It's one of the best sport. And do you play any games like chess or cards? Here you should find your answer. Do you like chess or cards? In that way you should answer the questions. Task number 5. Find the correct answers to the questions in the box below. When do you play football? Who do you play football? Where do you play football? And why do you play football? In the A variant, there are 4 questions. You should answer or choose the right question on the below the questions. For example, my friends from college in the local park on Sunday mornings, and because it's fun and it's good exercise. For example, when do you play football? You should answer on the Sunday morning, because the question when in the question when we ask using the date or using the days of the weeks. In that way you should answer the following questions. In the B variant, for example, how often do you have English lessons? How long are the lessons? Which days you have lessons? How many teachers do you have? Again, you should answer the correct answers. For example, here you can see 4 answers: 2 twice a week, Tuesday and Wednesday, and 90 minutes. You should choose the correct answers on the 4 questions. On the C variant, there are also 4 questions. What time is it? What time does the train leave? What day is it? And what date is it today? Again, here you can see the 4 answers. You should choose the correct one. Then on the home task, here is one exercise, one task. Ask the questions to your partner. Think over the questions as well. You should think the questions, or you should think critically and answer the question. For example, what time do you get up at the weekend? About 7, your answer. At 7 o'clock, why do you get up so early? Because I always go for a run before breakfast. You should answer the questions, and from the answers you should ask the questions, and then you should answer them. In this way, you should do some questions and you should answer on them. Lesson is over. Goodbye. If you have questions, you may ask to your teachers or for me.